many know how the selection process works for the rosters of these teams, it is actually the assistant coaches from around the league who do the voting to decide who represents the rookies and the sophomores. And you know, this Rising Stars Challenge, really one of my favorite events, but I think it has potential to be even better if the teams would be committed to playing more like a regular game. I understand the entertainment value, that's important, but let's be a little more committed to playing the way they typically play. And I think that would add great value because you have such tremendous talent out there, hungry, talented, impressive play.
Very well said. Very well said.
Well, I tell you what, he's really been a pleasant surprise with his play this season.
Yeah, not the most heralded young player, but he's shown that he belongs among the top players in his class.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Dudley. Kicks to Exum. Expanding his range, and the shot is good. And the Elites lead by 5. The Rising Stars Challenge, really a great way for the league in theory to introduce fans to some of the great talent, Steve, coming into the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, these guys may not be household names just yet, but this is a part of the process. Playing in this game is an honor, and for these young guys to get the chance to showcase their talents here at All-Star Weekend and just get a taste of what's out there for them if they can really improve and make it to the big show.
Now here's Dudley. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, he gives his team such a boost when he's on the floor offensively, Kevin, just because of his ability to anticipate the game, to make the right pass, make the right play, and all the intangibles he brings to the table.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball, very smart. With him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you, room service style. You know, guys, this Rising Stars Challenge, in my mind, is a really good opportunity for young players to make a statement and separate themselves from their peers a little bit.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he gets it to go. Going back to that recognition aspect, Clark, a very good one. I think the very fact that these players have been invited to play out of a group of, 100 is praise in itself.
No question about it.
Yeah, if you're in your first or second season, this is where you want to be. There's a lot of prestige that comes with being named to play in this game. And obviously the next step beyond this is the All-Star game.
This is really a great opportunity, Kevin, to make an impact and get some exposure.
Yeah, tons of promise. But he's played limited minutes this season, so you're starting to get a look at what he's capable of.
Here's Franklin. Now here's Dudley. Pass through Exum, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
They had no choice but to... It never gets old to see the incredible talent on display here at All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
And this year is no different.
Well, pretty much all of the events are a lot of fun to watch, and it's a combination of tremendous skill and entertainment. You can't beat it.
Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format. He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
The Stars trail by 12. Here's Hutchinson. And it's off from three-point range. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
And that one's good. Noel's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Meredith. He's guarded by Dudley. Here's Hutchinson. Off target from three-point range. The Elites leading by 14. Wiggins kicks to Franklin. The dish to Dudley.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Here's Wiggins, and so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. The Stars on defense. They trail by 14.
You know, he's obviously a very popular player, but look at the numbers for his team that he's put up this year. Just outstanding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Steve. He's been making it happen, clearly focused, and I know he's looking to continue that effort for the second half of the season as well.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Dudley the pass to Franklin. He kicks to Wiggins. He feeds it to Dudley. There's the pass to Exum. Dishes to Noel. And he gets the bucket. And the Elites lead by 18.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Here's Hutchinson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now here's Dudley. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Dudley's got 26.
Well, you start to see why he's been such a key player in the first half of the season.
Yeah, getting really big minutes and he's more than ready.
The Stars trail by 20. Parker outside. Takes the lead pass. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Elites.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
The Elites with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Noel sets a screen for Dudley. Feeds it to Noel. And they're on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now, here's Exum. Now, Dudley, the feed to Wiggins. Tries from 10. No luck. Good D by Parker. The Stars trail by 16. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. That's good.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Here is Dudley. Backing down. Passes it to Exum. He dishes it to Franklin. Kicks it to Wiggins. And McMillan pulls it down.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
For the 3. Shot is off. Now the Elites take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Dudley got it. Good job in the low post. Dudley's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Meredith. He's guarded by Dudley. Parker's shot is off.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now here's Dudley. Takes a three. And again, it's the elites from deep.
You know, for a young player, he's already made an impact during the regular season.
That's what you want as a young player, a chance to play big minutes, contribute, and learn through experience.
And stolen by Wiggins. 44 seconds left in the game. Dudley the pass to Noel. No luck. And it's the Stars the other way. Meredith. He's guarded by Dudley. He dishes it to Parker. Lock at 6. The Stars need to get off a shot. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Now Dudley. "13 feet away." So it's the elites winning this one easily.
Yeah, good.
Great game tonight. How does it feel to come out here as a young player on such a big stage and really showcase your skills?
It felt good. You never know how things will go when you're playing with a bunch of new teammates, but I had a lot of fun out there with these guys. Too many people look at these games as boring exhibitions where nothing's at stake. But I thought it was important to play at a high level and show people what I'm capable of doing on the court. Hopefully everyone was able to see that.
Everyone, All-Star action is coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This place is gonna go crazy. Next up is the three-point contest where tonight one NBA sharpshooter will add his name to a trophy that contains a who's who of the best long-range bombers in league history.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Well, it's an event that I really enjoy, guys. You know, anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a good time. And these guys on this roster tonight can all really stroke it.
So it's Paul George ready to go. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can.
And there are 25 balls total, 5 racks with 5 balls in each of them. And of course, the last ball of every rack, is the money ball, counting for double.
And guys, by my math, that adds up to a maximum of 30 points, which has never been done. But who knows? We'll see if one of these guys can get on an unprecedented roll.
Misses for the 4th straight time. Money ball, no good. He's got 5, 6. Gets the money ball. He's got 9. Only managed to sink 1 there. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses.
He's really cooling off here.
He's losing his way here. That's 7 misses in a row. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. There was just something off about him in that round.
Well, we kept waiting for that point where he'd get hot and rattle off a few in a row, but it just never came.
And so we'll see Wesley Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews, Kevin, out of Marquette, had a really solid career there, but was undrafted. A player who's really solidified himself as a quality NBA talent. I mean, a tough defender. He's a pretty good shooter. Handle it. I mean, there's not anything he doesn't do reasonably well.
You remember his dad, Wes Matthews, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I remember, those Wisconsin teams cost me a Big Ten championship. Cost us a Big Ten title back in 1980, and Wes Matthews was the culprit. He was the catalyst for knocking us off twice in the
I am sorry I brought that up.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
No, I
you
did
knew what
not.
you were doing. Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
Steve, help me out here.
And that pushes him all the way to the #1 spot.
That's 13. He's at 14. 16 points is his score for the round. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Well, the key was he cashed in on every single money ball. 5 for 5 on the last ball in each rack. That's just huge. That saves your round.
Guys, most of the time when a player is shooting threes by himself, he's doing it in an empty gym. This is a little different. Actually, it's a lot different. I want to ask you, Steve, was it easy being the center of attention like this? You seem to be a bit of a ham.
Oh, really? A ham? Well, I'll tell you, I enjoyed being part of it. But my first time, I was extremely nervous, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But as I went on in later years, I got more and more comfortable with it.
And he buries his 5th in a row. Make that 14. 1 rack left. It's all tied.
And that is the best score of the qualifying round.
So he ends up at 17. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it, not ecstatic, but he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here.
To avoid being dismissed and kicked out, he's got to have at least 10. It's a matter of him just knocking down a few of the money balls. I don't think it'll take much else.
He needs 6 more points. Can't get the money ball. 5 points.
4 more points to stay alive.
7 points. And that's his 4th straight. He's missed all 3 money balls, so that's 6 points left on the table. 1 more to stay alive. Up to 10 now.
Well, at this point, he's in the finals. He's moved into 3rd. Finishing strong.
That's 4 misses in a row. His total for the round comes to 12. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Yeah, I would guess he would like a mulligan. He finished the round with 5 straight misses. Not the way you want to go out.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here. He's got to have at least 12 to avoid getting knocked out. Not too high a bar to pass here. He needs 8 points more.
Oh, he is getting it done right now.
That's 5 straight. He's getting on a roll. 5 more points to stay in it. 9 points. 10 points on the board. That's 4 in a row now.
One more to stay alive.
And he's made all 3 money balls. He's at 14. Hits for 15.
And that puts him in a second place tie now.
19 the score. Kept up a great pace right there. He even left some time on the clock. He finishes off the round with 19 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
So here's the franchise now. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round. And 16 points, the bare minimum, if he's to advance.
Well, that's pretty respectable. But if he's anywhere close to his best, guys, I think that's very doable.
6 misses in a row. He can't get it going. And 0 for 5 on that rack. No good with his 9th in a row. He's all over the place.
And unless he gets things rolling quickly, they're not looking very good for him.
Oh, and he will not advance to the next round.
Going to just finish out the string here.
Nope, just not enough.
Getting ugly in here.
And so we'll see Paul George. He'll have 60 seconds to shoot 25 shots from beyond the arc, and Clark, that works out to about slow and steady. Not a good strategy in the shootout. He left so many points out. He's able to total 21 points in the round. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Yeah, didn't look good there for him.
Finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. A total of 17 points that he'll take away from that round. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here. 17 or higher with a very strong 20 points for him. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Yep, he did exactly what he needed to. If he had a target number in mind, I think he passed it.
I would think so. Man, I'm sure he's more than happy with that score.
So here's the franchise now. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify. He's got to get 20 or more to advance.
That is obviously not going to be easy. We better wish him luck right now. Starting to freeze up a bit.
And 0 for 5 on that rack. Not pretty. His 9th in a row that doesn't fall. And he's done. Out.
Yep, he won't have enough to make the next round.
Nope, just wasn't falling for him here tonight.
Everyone, all-star action is coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This place is gonna go crazy. Next up is the three-point contest where tonight one NBA sharpshooter will add his name to a trophy that contains a hoop. So it's Paul George ready to go. Nice thing about this format is that everyone starts each round with a clean slate.
Yeah, and even if you're the last place qualifier from the previous round, you still have a chance to win it all.
Yeah, really.
Slow and steady. Not a good strategy in the shootout. He left so many points up. He gets his tally up to 16 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score.
Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He completes the round with 13 points. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall, it turned out to be a fairly decent round.
Yeah, I'd give him kind of a B+ for that one.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here.
One way to ensure success in this event.
He's all the way up there at 23 points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Yeah, he just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round. He got his misses out of the way early and then found his rhythm.
So here's the franchise now. Wrapping up the qualifying round, he knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat.
And I know he's going out there with the mindset of just relax, have fun, and see what happens.
Well, that's a great way to approach it because really the shootout is all about fun. It's for the players, it's for the fans. It's not anything to put a ton of pressure on yourself for. So whoever's most relaxed, I think, has the best chance. He's got to keep it steady here. He can't miss more than 2 shots the rest of the way.
Oh, and he will not advance to the next round.
Going to just finish out the string here.
Yep, just not enough.
Not too hot.
He scratches out just 4 points there. Wow. He was not himself at all out there that time, guys.
Well, things went south for him in a hurry, and that may be an understatement. He missed a stretch of 11 in a row.
Anthony's got to be the... And here we go with Paul George. The shot clock's at 24 seconds. He better be ready to put up some points in a hurry. So it'll be Chandler Parsons here. 24 seconds back on the clock. Can he do better?
Well, he shouldn't need all.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him if he posts a good score. So he's got 19 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
He lit it up big time. That was some silky smooth shooting all the way through.
Yeah, his stroke looked great. He went along at a perfect pace.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here. Here we go. This is it. He led all qualifiers. Now, can he emerge victorious in the final? 19, the score to beat. So 20 would make him champion. That's 2. Now 3 points. Nearly perfect there. Just 1 miss on the rack.
He's got that nice rhythm going right here.
Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. Great stuff.
Well, he's off to a decent start, guys.
He's got 10. 8 more points for him to tie it up. That gives him 12. Can't get the money ball.
7 points away from the win.
Now 14. Hits for 15. 1 rack left.
2 more to win.
19 the score. That'll do it. That's good. You're looking at the winner right there, folks. The rest is gravy.
Masterful performance.
Boy, I love the flow, the confidence he's shown here, and the fans loving it too.
Finishes his last rack with plenty of time to spare. A very strong 20 points for him. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Yeah, that streak in there, what did he make, 6 in a row, I think? He was really feeling it, and that speaks to his confidence in this event.
And that brings the 3. shelf of NBA players all gathered here tonight for the All-Star Game. It's great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. A quick check now to starting five for both teams. First for the West All-Stars, Chris Paul is out there with Harden. And the big fella inside out of the University of Kentucky, the unbelievably gifted and powerful pivot man, DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the four shot. And for the East, all out there with Derrick Rose. They've got Paul George. He'll be battling over the boards to get the job done, both on offense and defense. And it's LeBron James, and it's Anthony in at the four.
You know, it's always such a big to-do, a major event, a big time happening every time the All-Star Game comes to town. Cities vie to host a big show, and it's a big boon to the local economy.
Yeah, restaurants, hotels, nightlife, it's one big celebration. And there's always that buzz in the air every time the All-Stars gather to play. I guess you'd call this weekend maybe the greatest pickup game on earth. Does that make sense, Clark?
It sure does, and I agree with you. I mean, there's no doubt it tops the list, partner. You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Paul outside. He kicks to Durant. Cousins with a screen on LeBron. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Harden outside. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star Game.
Anthony dishes to Rose. Back to Anthony. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, there's a reason he's one of the top scorers in the league. Melo is so versatile offensively. He gets in that triple threat position, and then it's a kind of a pick-your-poison dilemma for the defender.
Well, he's got a honey-sweet stroke as a jump shooter. He's equally dangerous putting it on the ground or attacking the teeth of the D or going over top of a good defender. We've seen it all the way back at Syracuse. This guy has gotten better with time, and he's one of the elite scorers we've seen in the league in a while.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
We talked about what it means for him to be at the helm of the All-Star side, and he said, really, it is a testament to my team. They've played great, and this is just a side effect of them having a great start to the season. They deserve all the credit. Love it, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, here is George. Following the miss by Griffin. Rose kicks to LeBron. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Griffin sets the screen for Durant. The dish now to Harden. Pass to Griffin. Can't get it to go. James with some nice D. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. And Wall kicks to Rose. Back to Wall. The pass to Rose. Right side Rose.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Anthony kicks to Rose. Back to Anthony. Dishes it to Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose. And here's the West with the ball, trailing by 2. Ball goes in and stolen by LeBron. Only one man back on D. Ball against Anthony. He feeds it to Wall. Back to Anthony. Outside, Wall. Rose. Shot clock at 6. Out to Anthony. Launches it. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Anthony's got 5 minutes.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Ball against Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. Outside for Durant. Harden outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harden's got his second basket. Rose kicks to LeBron. Back to Rose. Left side Rose. Good work defensively by Harden.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
No good. That would have tied it. Rose with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Out to Anthony. Back to Rose. LeBron outside. Outside Anthony. From the arc. Cousins with the block. Harden the pass to Paul. There's the feed to Cousins. On the wing, Harden. Paul outside. He passes to Durant. And it's all evened up.
A lot of great stories for all of these players, but he's definitely been one with a standout season, Clark.
You know, Steve, I've loved watching his tenacity. He's had a clear sense of focus. He's brought his A game on a consistent basis, night in and night out. I mean, he's been a huge factor for this team this season.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Now, here's Cousins. Ball with the steal.
That pass never had a chance there. His timing was perfect. Look out. Watch out.
Boy, that was great. Just a fantastic dunk. Beautiful.
The crowd in the building loves it. The fans at home love it. I'd call that a juicy dunk right there. Classic.
Here is Harden. 5 points in the game. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And here's George. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Wall with the drive. Pass to Rose. Back to Wall. Anthony. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Durant kicks to Cousins. And that is good. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And here's the East. It's a 3-point game. LeBron kicks to Rose. Feeds to Wall. Back to Rose. Outside Rose. The 17-footer goes down. Rose has got his first 2 points.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Paul kicks to Harden. There's the triple. And it's the East with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Rose defended by Paul. Rose attacking. Three-pointer. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Rose. And it's an 8-point East All-Star lead. Paul against Wall. Paul dishes to Durant. Cousins with a screen on LeBron. Durant the pass to Harden. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Passes to Paul. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, as you'd expect, not much defense being played.
Yeah, that's one for the fans. I mean, the fans want scoring. That's what they're going to get tonight.
Rose kicks to George. LeBron James on the wing. Now the dish to Rose. Rose with another miss.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Paul, he's covered by Rose. Paul kicks to Durant. Griffin backing him down. Back to Durant. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good that time. And now just a 3-point East All-Star lead. Anthony kicks to Rose. And it's blocked by Harden.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Paul outside. They get it back.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Wall, that's good. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So the West ends up going with the new group.
Well, playing in the All-Star game, something to really be proud of. And, of course, the starters are voted in by the fans. The reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 5. Kicks to Thompson. Howard setting the pick for Thompson. Rebound by Parker.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now here's Drummond. Parker kicks to Dudley. Fires the 3. Conley grabs the miss. Thompson right side. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Here's Wade after the made shot from Klay Thompson. That's good. Dudley's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Conley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game outside Aldridge. Back to Conley. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Aldridge. Tip back in for 2.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle. He really took advantage.
Now Thompson after the missed 3 from Dudley. Thompson outside. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Parker following the basket by Dwight Howard. Aldridge against Love. And here's Dudley for 3. Chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the West All-Stars, Chris Paul is out there with Harden and the big fella inside.
Just a fun event to see so much talent here assembled in one place.
Well, it's really one of the reasons this weekend is such a fun time for the fans and really all of the NBA players involved as well. You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Parker.
You know, it's always such a big to-do, a major event, a big-time happening every time the All-Star Game comes to town. Cities vie to host a big show, and it's a big boon to the local economy.
Yeah, restaurants, hotels, nightlife, it's one big celebration. There's always that buzz in the air every time the All-Stars gather to play.
Aldridge with a screen on Dudley. And it's Conley penetrating. Conley left side. Good D from Love.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Dudley with it. Love outside. They get it again. And Drummond kicks to Dudley. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Love against Aldridge. Love kicks to Anthony. The dish now to Dudley. Pass to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Now Conley. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. We talked about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. Just what players could hope for.
Thank you, Doris. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter, and he gets it to go.
And how about the season he's had to this point? He's been so solid. Just having a terrific year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, pretty much from game 1 of the season, he's been playing some of his best basketball ever.
Here's Howard, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And here is Dudley. He's got 5. Drummond sets the screen for Dudley. Back to Drummond. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Thompson.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. Durant with it. Back to Parsons. He feeds it to Thompson. And it's Wade with the rebound. And Dudley kicks to Wade. Pass to Drummond. Baseline jumper. The second effort. And Durant with the block. And another shot. Here's Anthony. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Outside Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, no matter what you do with Durant defensively, nothing bothers him. You try to be physical with him. You know, that's probably your best bet. But that's easier said than done because he can get around you with that speed and quickness. But really what he's looking to do is create space and shoot over the top.
And you've just highlighted a lot of what he has from a skills standpoint, but it's his demeanor, that unflappable nature, that always in attack mode. He's got the quick release. He's got the size to shoot over most any defender. And he can go for buckets in a hurry. He's streaky, but he's efficient as well as effective for long stretches. He's special.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
On the wing. And the rebound goes to Griffin. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And Kevin, that's exactly why this is an important possession for him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley with it. He's picked up by Wall. Conley dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Harden. No luck. Now Anthony parries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got 5 now. And that concludes the first quarter of play. East All-Stars up on top, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already played. And welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And Kevin, already some highlight reel play.
Yeah, they're playing at a nice tempo right now, giving the fans a show. Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format.
Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far.
Back to LeBron. He dishes it to Rose. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Durant kicks to Cousins. Defended by George. The turnaround, and George with the block. LeBron drives in. A 3-ball. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. And here's Harden for 3. The putback, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
The East making a switch. Love's checked in. Here is Rose. Love with the screen on Harden. Rose kicks to Love. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star Game, to see plays just like that.
And here's George. He's got 8. LeBron sets the screen for George. Feeds it to Wall. Rose. Wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Rose has got 5 now. Durant kicks to Paul. Back to Durant. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star Game, especially in the first half.
Rose passes to LeBron. Here's Wall. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron drives in. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And that one's good. Love.
Well, we've seen that before. I mean, these two teammates hooking up. They've got a lot of chemistry together, no question.
They certainly do, and it's fun to watch. I mean, they really know what each other is thinking.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Well, playing in the All-Star Game, something to really be proud of. And, of course, the starters are voted in by the fans. The reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now here's Paul. Harden with a screen on Wall. And they double up Paul. Wall, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Steve, you talk about the starters and the reserves. Unlike in regular games, in an all-star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes because the coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on there, and that's who they want to see.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Trailing by 4. Ball kicks to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Anthony sets the pick for Rose. The pass to Wall. Left side, Wall. 5 to shoot. Here's Rose, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Count that one.
Boy, the bucket's coming fast and furious.
All offense out there, but that's what this game is all about.
Ball against Wall. Back to Love. Outside, Wall. Outside, Rose. Left side, Rose. It's rebounded by the West.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Thompson dishes to Paul. Back to Thompson. Pass to Paul. Lets it go. Green for 2 points. Paul's got 6. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. He's got 5. Dishes to Wall. LeBron guarded by Harden. And it's blocked by Harden. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Love with the screen on Thompson. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Rose goes in. Outside Anthony. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. Rose against Harden. Back to Howard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Howard's got 6.
Tell you what, he takes a lot of punishment inside. When Howard gets the ball in deep, defenses are looking to foul him hard because of his difficulties at the free throw line.
And he's a devastating finisher when you let him power it up to throw it down. And he's a former dunk contest champ, Steve, so you give him a chance to do that, he'll make you part of his highlight reel.
Wall against Paul. Into Millsap. Thompson outside. Harden outside. They get it back. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Love.
A high-quality shot is almost always going to come off a rebound like that.
And Clark, he is so good at working his way inside, holding off the defenders under the glass, and being in the right position.
Knows how to use his body.
Yeah, and I just like the way he persistently pursues the pumpkin. listen to the fans. Any question about how popular he is here?
Not at all. He is much beloved in this city.
Dudley, the pass to George. The feet to Dudley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Both free throws good from Dudley. Conley with it. Durant sets a screen for Conley. Now Westbrook. Back to Conley. There's the 3. The 3. Westbrook.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
He kicks it to Durant. Aldridge with a screen on George. Durant dishes to Aldridge. And Parker with the block. Outside Westbrook. Lock at 6. Outside Durant. They shoot again. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. He passes to George. Kicks to Dudley. Back to George. Fires from deep. Into Drummond. And he goes in for the dunk.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive board. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark in some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Durant against George. Durant kicks to Griffin, and the shot is good.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And Dudley kicks to Wade. There's the dish to Drummond. Pass to Dudley. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
He feeds it to Drummond. Dudley for by Conley. And Dudley kicks to Wade. Pass to Dudley. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Dudley's got 9.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Griffin a screen on George. Durant the pass to Conley. Right side, Conley. Wade against Westbrook.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. You've got to mix it up a little bit.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Blake Griffin.
Yep, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
Wade drives in. He dishes it to Dudley. Takes the 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Wade dishes to Horford. And Durant sends it back. That drops.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your past, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between game served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The West All-Stars have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Now Dudley. 9 points in the game so far. 1:16 left in the first half. On the wing, George. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here comes Conley. Cousins with a screen for Conley. Back to Cousins. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Wade outside. And Dudley kicks to Wade. A jump hook. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. That's good.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upward.